The lemur appears to be a slender animal and is comparable in size to a cat. The body length of the ring-tailed lemur varies from 38 to 45 centimeters. The lemur looks quite unusual. The main pride of the cat lemur is its long tail, which is colored in black and white stripes. The animal lemur has a tail length of 60 centimeters, on which there are about 13 black and white stripes. The lemur looks somewhat mystical due to its unusual coloration and huge yellow eyes. The lemur looks rather fluffy, for it has a thick coat. The back of the cat's lemur has a gray fur color, sometimes pinkish-brown. The paws of the ring-tailed lemur are also colored gray, and the head and neck are dark gray. The lemur looks contrasting, due to combinations of colors, in which his coat is dyed. The cat lemur's stomach and paws are white on the inside. On the white muzzle, the katta lemur has dark triangular spots around the eyes and a black nose. The lemur looks so long-tailed for a reason. The lemur's tail serves him faithfully throughout his life. Cat lemurs use their tails to communicate with their congeners. The tail also allows them to keep their balance while climbing and jumping through trees, even on the thinnest branches. The lemur looks graceful because it is very agile and flexible. The animal lemur also uses its tail as a scent dispenser. The katta lemur weighs 3.5 kilograms, and its tail can weigh more than 1.5 kilograms of the total weight of the animal. It is because of its tail that the lemur animal is called a ring-tailed lemur. Lemurs live in Madagascar. On this island, the lemur lives almost everywhere. In Madagascar, lemurs live in an area from Fort Dauphin to Monradov. A small number of lemurs live in the Andringitra Mountains. Lemurs live in forests and dry open areas. Among all other lemur species, it is the cat lemur that spends most of its time on the ground. This is due to the fact that lemurs are adapted to live in an arid environment. The animal lemur is mostly active during the dark time of the day. Cat lemurs are very social animals. Therefore, lemurs live in groups of 20 to 30 individuals. Each of these groups is governed by a strict hierarchy and unquestioning matriarchy. The leading female lemur has priority in the choice of food and mate. Each group has its own territory, which can range from 6 to 23 hectares. Males have sharp fingertips with which they scratch the bark of young trees. This is how males mark territory boundaries, because they have glands on their paws that impregnate bark with a pungent smell. The lemur is aggressive toward strangers. Lemurs go around their possessions every day in search of food. After a meal, they are usually engaged in cleaning their own fur coat. When an animal lemur moves on the ground, it uses all four paws. Ring-tailed lemurs have good eyesight and well-developed fingers with flat nails, which makes it easier to get food and move around on tree branches. The katta lemur rests and sleeps in trees. Cat lemurs are very fond of the sun and eagerly enjoy its warmth. The animal lemur loves to take sun baths. During such procedures, he takes an unusual pose and sits with his paws spread apart. From the outside, it may seem that the katta lemur is meditating. This pose is very unusual for the animal world. The tail of lemurs plays a very important role in social behavior. When the cat lemur walks on the ground, it is especially proud to hold its tail upright so that it can be better seen. The reason for this pride is also that the tail helps the males in conducting a stink fight. They smear the tail with a special secret, and then put it in the direction of the opponent. This is how all disputes about ranks in the social hierarchy are solved, and the territory is protected from outsiders. The cat lemur is the most common, compared to other lemurs. But the International Union for Conservation of Nature defines it as an endangered species. Currently, the population of ring-tailed lemurs is decreasing. The main threats to the feline lemur are hunting and the deprivation of natural habitat. In addition, the lemur has a major enemy in Madagascar. This is the beast fossa, also called Madagascar lion. Basically, the lemur eats fruit. Therefore, we can say that the cat lemur is a vegetarian. In addition, lemurs eat leaves and flowers, as well as herbaceous plants. The lemur even eats cacti and occasionally insects. Lemurs often look for food on the ground, but always try to stay close to trees in order to take shelter on them in case of danger. The katta lemur is very cautious.